guys? I hope all of you are doing awesome. Although you're probably watching this in the night, so your day is probably done. But ignore that shelf. That doesn't exist. But yeah, I've just been chilling pretty much since I woke up this morning. I ate breakfast, watched an episode of White Collar. I literally watched White Collar like at least 4 times from season 1 all the way to the end. Yeah, it's pretty much one of my favorite movies along with Burn Notice. I mean, I watched a lot of movies before, so it's definitely on the top tier of my favorite movies. But yeah, I'm just chilling for a while. I have a friend coming over soon. He needs me to help him edit some stuff, and I also have some custom Moto 360 bands that are supposed to be coming in today, so I'm really excited for that. The guys who I ordered from, it's a place from Etsy. They actually sent it to me for review on the channel, so if it's good, I mean, I love how it looks, but if it's actually good quality and stuff, I'll promote the crap out of them because the bands look absolutely amazing, and they also make it for the Apple Watch and the Pebble and all those kind of things. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I hope it reaches soon. And yeah, I'm just going to relax a bit until my friend reaches, and then I'll find something else to do. I've honestly been craving playing some Advanced Warfare lately, but I'm just not getting the time. So I'm hoping after today, after I finish with my friend, do his stuff and thing, and after I finish, I have 2 articles to write for TechSmash for this week, just 2 articles. And by the way, when I say I have to write articles, it doesn't mean that I actually have to go think of an article and write just to populate the website. I actually write posts for GearBest on my website. So if you go over to techsmash.com/deals, you see all those posts there. And I have like 2 to write for the week. Like, I'm required to write 2 for the week. So that's what I say when I mean I have to write articles. Other than that, I just write articles whenever I like, whenever I please. And it's not like a burden or anything. And even the GearBest articles are not like a burden, but I just have to do them by a deadline because that's how it works. So yeah, once I finish do that, and yeah, once I finish that, I think I'll probably try to get some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare going, because I've been talking about it for so long, wanting to play it. I usually used to play with Elise, like we used to play like day and night, like all the time. By the way, she's extremely good. I never ever like beat her. She always puts me to shame. But yeah, if you guys want to add me on PSN, it's Devon_4786. But most of the time, you'll probably end up playing with my little brother because he uses my PSN as well, and he's always online. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some gameplay in soon because I've really been craving it. So yeah, I mean, I put out a video on TechSmash yesterday, and I'm writing 2 articles today, and I edited the video for Core Drums last night. And yeah, I think I deserve a little bit of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I really wanted to do when I was sick, but my monitor and PS4 is in my brother's room. I wasn't feeling to bring everything, but I'll probably get that done today, and sorry for talking so much. So it's 5 p.m. I still didn't get my Moto 360 bands. I still didn't play any Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. But I did edit the videos and stuff for my friend, and then after that, I wrote... Actually, no, I didn't even write articles as yet. I just lost track of time. So now I'm just chilling until time to go to church later. Actually, I'll probably try to write the articles before I go to church later, since that will be like one thing off my list to do. So actually, I think I'll go do that now, and then I'll head to church and stuff. Oh, also I'm meeting this. It's junk, yes I know, whatever. So it's 6:30, I'm just about to head out to church, and I just rushed and wrote the article that I had to write. There's actually 2 articles. I wrote the first one, and I actually rushed. This is the first time I rushed to write an article. And as soon as I finished writing it, I checked my email, and there was an email from the person who usually sends me the links to write. And she was like, don't worry to write the articles. She's leaving the company I was writing for, so I don't need to write the articles anymore. I was like, yep, just my luck. I just walked into the kitchen, and look at this tiny bowl that I found. I'm pretty sure it belongs to the Pro Editor, but just look how unbelievably tiny this is. Guess what time it is? Salim, well, why not do more gaming videos? I actually kind of forgot about the gaming channel. I mean, I really, like just today in today's vlog, I said I wanted to play Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I just didn't get the time to do it. I really am craving some gameplay right now, but I'm just not getting the time. But as soon as I do get some time, I'll probably try to make some gaming videos, since you just reminded me about my gaming channel. Darion, do you flood your apartment on purpose so you could secretly pretend you're a fish? I was trying to keep that a secret, but now you went and tell the entire world. Jason, when is your Nexus 6P arriving? My estimated arrival date is, I think it's like between the 10th and the 12th of November. So yeah, I have a really long wait, but I'm really excited for that. Andre, do you think BlackBerry can make a comeback with the new phone? I think they could. Well, actually, I don't think they could, but I think their phone can be really good. But I think there's just too much competition right now for BlackBerry to make much of a dent in the smartphone market, because there are major players like HTC, LG, And even with Huawei now coming to make Nexus, their devices will probably become more popular since Google actually contracted them to make the Nexus devices. But I definitely think they can make a great device, but I'm just not sure how successful it would be coming to the market right now. Andrea, again, have you ever considered doing tutorial videos? So at the start of my YouTube channel, when I actually created it, like mainly I wanted to do tutorial videos, but I only did like a few. And I mean, it's kind of boring for me to make, although people find it useful, but it's just really boring for me to make. And I made, the two that I can remember is Hacking with Android, which was horrible. You should not go and check that out. And the second one was how to install Oxygen OS on the OnePlus 2. I mean, it's just plain boring. I mean, it has a kind of niche market if you think about it. Only people searching for that specific thing would find that video useful, but everyone else who subscribed to me will just not care about it. So yeah, I try to kind of make content that I think everyone would enjoy, because I don't want people to subscribe and then 2 months later down the line they see a video from TechSmash and they're like, why did I subscribe to this dude? I don't want to see how to play football with a chicken. Andrea, again, how is your P90X going thus far? So that's kind of a long story. That time when I told you guys I usually kind of lose motivation and just stop. Yeah, that kind of happened, but then on top of that I got sick, so I stopped doing it. But I'm hoping to... I was actually going, when I got back over the sickness, I was going to just continue from where I left off. But I'm just going to start over the entire thing because I got really good results, so I don't really have a problem starting over, so I'll probably do that. But if you are thinking about doing it, just do it. Just do it. It works. Trust me. David, which carnival ban are you going to sign up with now that VAT is 12.5%? This one right here. David, again, how do you think nationwide broadband will perform? I'm actually hoping it performs well, but I have no hopes. Andrea, again, where do you get your instrumentals for your vlog intros? I get it from this really awesome guy over on SoundCloud, and I'll leave his links down below in the description, and all his stuff is royalty free, so you can just use them wherever you want, whether it be personal or commercially or anything like that. It's just free to use anywhere you want. Andrea, again, why did the chicken cross the road? Why you be minding the chicken's business, bro? If you had to pick between unlimited free tech for 2 years or an Evo of your choice, and you cannot sell the tech, hands down, no questions asked, Evo. Definitely the Evo. I'd really rather have an Evo rather than just free tech for 2 years, because I just love Evos that much. Describe your idea of a perfect phone. I would take the build of the HTC, currently right now, the build of the HTC One M8, the camera from either the Galaxy S6, S6 Edge or the LG G4, and the speakers from the HTC M8 as well, and a 1080p display, of course. Not a 2K display. What if I had to take a 2K display? I'd take one from the new Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. And yeah, I think it has to be a 5.5, between 5.5 inches and 5.7 inches, the display, and really awesome battery life. And I mean, it's not the perfect smartphone, but it would keep me at least content with what I have, and also stock Android. So must have stock Android. That's a deal breaker if it doesn't have stock Android. Nicholas, thoughts on Microsoft's HoloLens? I really like it, but I'm just waiting to see what developers can do with this and just make it so much more useful. But it's definitely a really awesome concept. Andrea, again, with a really interesting question this time. Constipation or diarrhea? I have no idea, but if actually you guys answer this one in the comments below. Would you prefer have constipation or diarrhea? If I would choose, I would say, I don't know, I think constipation would be a bit more convenient, because then I'll be able to leave my house. But I don't know. You guys answer in the comments below and let me know. David, do gun manuals have a troubleshooting section? I see what you did there. Joseph, it's all these questions had me... Who asked you that? I'm just kidding. But on a real though, what does the S in your FB name stands for? Is it still strings? Actually, my middle name actually starts with S, but it stands for Superman. Andrea, again, Royal Bank or First Citizens Bank? I'm actually heading over to Royal Bank probably sometime next week to get one of those VTMs, because I need to get my money off PayPal and stuff, and I can't do it with First Citizens Bank, so I'll probably be able to judge after that. But what I don't like about First Citizens Bank right now is the fact that my online banking just does not update immediately. Like, what sense does it make having online banking if you have to wait 24 hours for it to update? It just makes no sense at all. Stefan, I hope I'm not murdering the pronunciation of your name. Do you intend on posting more mini app reviews like the last one you did with the Notify app? Yes, but I need to find apps that are actually worthy of being in a video. Like, I hate making a video and the app is just some basic app that doesn't add anything to anyone's life. It'll just be a waste of your time and a waste of my time as well. But once I do find apps that are actually worth sharing, I definitely will. Moving on to Twitter. Austin Ghana asks, some tips for beginning YouTubers like myself. Like I always say, make content to the best quality possible that you can actually produce the best. Whether you have to spend 24 hours straight or 48 hours straight, just do it the best as you can and do it consistently, and the subscribers will find you every single time. Let me just pronounce this guy's name like a boss. Achintia asks, the best smartphone that has good battery life and performance, good RAM management, multitasking, and thoughts on the Moto X Pure. I actually think the Moto X Pure might be a good option because it has good battery life, good performance. Also the Moto X, which is it, not the Pure, the Play. The Moto X Play has the larger battery, which I think it has good hardware for the price as well. So if you're looking for something that's not like extreme latest and greatest and stuff, the Moto X Play might be a good option. But I still think the OnePlus One is also a really great phone right now, and with ROMs like Broken OS, that makes it just that much more faster, and it's great at RAM management. Battery life is just out of this world. I think the OnePlus One is definitely a good option still, along with the Moto X Play. Tony1, is the production of videos about quality or quantity? What is your opinion? Definitely quality over quantity. If I had a choice between putting out a video every day on TechSmash, like with qualities like these vlogs, or if I put out one video per month with like really dope quality, I would choose putting out one video a month, because I just think that everyone who clicks that subscribe button on my channel deserves to not have their time wasted by subscribing to me. So I really want to kind of pay them back for their time by producing as best content as I possibly could. So I definitely will say quality over quantity. Series of questions from Edward Charles. Huawei Nexus confirm. What are you looking forward to the most? I'm definitely looking forward to test out the camera on the 6P. I had absolutely no hopes for the cameras on the Nexus line, but when I saw that DxO Mark review with the camera being like second best, I was like, I must test out the camera on the 6P, and I'm really excited for that. Moto 360 2015 or Huawei Watch? Honestly, I'd have to say the Huawei Watch. As much as I like the Moto 360, with the Huawei Watch you just get a more real looking smartwatch. You get a full circular display, and I think the way it's packaged just adds to the experience, and it kind of just looks more like a real watch as compared to the Moto 360. Although the Moto 360 is not a bad looking watch in any way, but it just still has that flat tire, and if that's something that bothers you, you should definitely go for the Huawei Watch, although it's a bit pricey. Did the iPhone 6s home button get hot during use? No, I have actually had a good experience with the 6s, but I have heard multiple reports of people's home button getting like so hot they can't touch it, and I'm glad that didn't happen to me, because my unit's a review unit from Ramstech, and I would have to answer for that, so I'm glad that didn't happen. Getting a new Mac soon? I really wish I was, but that's just not in the budget, so no. What would you do with 9 million TT dollars? I would head straight for the bank at full speed and bank 99% of it and keep the next 1% and just do whatever I want with it, but I'll definitely put most in the bank. If you had to get a tablet, which should you buy, iPad or Android tablet? 100% iPad. I just prefer iPads over Android tablets. I think the apps are just much more optimized, and it's just a better tablet experience when you're using an iPad as compared to something like an Android tablet. It's just Android on a bigger screen, and the apps are not well optimized for tablet resolution, and I know, I just personally prefer iPads. Can I periscope your wedding? That depends on if you're even invited to my wedding. Can I get a job at TechSmash? Will work for free. Work for free? You have to pay me to work for TechSmash. Sexy device or nah? Is actually an image. I don't know if you can see it here, but if you can't, I'll put an image somewhere on the video. I would say 100% yes. It's a gold Galaxy S6 Edge with a black carbon fiber D-brand skin on it. Yes, definitely a sexy device. Finally, Lewis, what inspired you to make a channel? I've just always been a huge fan of technology, and I just wanted to kind of voice my opinion. And I actually was thinking about the channel for a while. I tried before, and it was way too horrible to even upload. And then one day Elise just said, maybe you should make a video, and I did. And that's how the channel started. But yeah, I've always been into smartphones. Not smartphones, before if smartphones even existed, I've always just been into phones and the latest tech and stuff, and yeah, I just have a really strong passion for it, and I think it works out having a channel where I can voice my opinion to other tech fans and hear what you guys think as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all the questions. Thanks a lot for coming back to the vlogs, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.